What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be taking a look at Core Keeper. As I understand it, this is an underground crafting survival game where you are protecting some kind of core thing that's down deep below the earth. It's got really nice pixel art, and so it jumped out at me, so I figured we would give it a spin today. This demo is available right now through the Steam Festival, so you can swing on through and take a look at that if it's something that toots your horn. So I'll have a link for you in the description, and then on top of that, you can take a look down below to find my Discord and my Twitch stream, just in case you wanted to hang out live on either of those mediums. Let's go ahead and start a game. We'll go World Slot 1, enter the world name. We'll name it Butt World. And then the save location. Yeah, I want that gold nugget right there, dude. That gold nugget is dope. We'll do a standard character. It looks like we can pick what body we want to have right here. It looks like we've also got, like, starting perks and things. Sweet, dude. Okay. The perks don't seem to change based on, like, the hairstyle or whatever you go for. I'll probably just go for, like, a normal hairstyle right there. We can get a... Yeah, I want the green, dude. You guys know I'm a fan of green. With the black pants... Oh, so we can be a miner, we can be a fighter, we can be a chef, we can be a gardener, or we can be a nomad. I'll be a miner. That seems like a good idea. So let's go ahead and name ourselves on up, and let's dive on in. In a place far away from anywhere else. You're part of a group of explorers, making your way through the forest. Feeling a strange presence, you notice something between the trees. Drawn to it, you approach this strange relic and raise a hand towards it. Upon touching its surface, a blinding light engulfs you. All right, so here we are. Can I interact with the core at all? Oh, we can break the little... So there's wood. Okay, so there's wood running around over here. I did start out with a pickaxe. Maybe we'll just kind of clear some of this wood out real fast. Maybe that'll give us, like, the ingredients we need for a torch or whatever. Let's take a look at our crafting menu. Yeah, indeed, it does give us torches and it does give us workbenches. So we have, like, what, 17 wood right now? How much do I need for that? 8? Okay, we're going to make some torches. Just so we can light the place up a little bit and I can see a little bit better. We'll put the torch right there. We'll put a torch right there. And yeah, that looks like it's uncovered the area a little bit for us. I'll go ahead and mark that right there. It looks like we've got some kind of shrine. It's got a bit of a hole in it, but I'm sure that'll be okay. Let's go ahead and clear out a little bit more of these roots that are running around. Feedback feels very, very good. Glad to say. Like the sound design. It feels like we're actually, like, knocking stuff on out of the way. Having, like, for a game where you're going to be doing a lot of, like, digging and a lot of stuff like that, you want the digging and whatnot to feel and sound good. So what is that right there? That's our food meter. Okay, and we've started out with some food rations. Gotcha. All right, well, I'm going to finish clearing out the wood, and then we'll decide what we want to do next. Okay, wood's all cleared out, and along the way I found some mushrooms, so the hobbits in the audience will be happy. We can actually gather these little mushrooms right here, and they give us more food. So we're not going to be too hard up for food for right now, I think. Let me get my torches back out, and I just kind of want to mark everything and make sure that we have full light coverage for, like, this entire area. There we go. It doesn't look like there's any... Looks like it needs energy. Okay, good. It looks like we just leveled up, too. Like, I think our character actually has skills. Yeah, we've got, like, little skills for, like, fishing and gardening and vitality and crafting. Okay, let's make a workbench. That's the first thing you always do in games like this. So let's get a workbench rocking. We'll put it down right there, and it looks like we can interact with the workbench to make other stuff. So we've got chests, we've got cooking pots, we've got a furnace that we can make. That just requires dirt. It looks like we need copper for a lot of this other stuff. And so let's get to it. I'll probably dig out straight away. Oh, I like that kind of rubber effect that the walls have when you smack them. That's a good look. The downside here might possibly be that our pickaxe looks like it has durability. And so when the durability runs out, if we have not found copper yet, I think we're going to be kind of up a creek. But it looks like we've already broken through to a separate room right here. So let's go ahead and light it up. It looks like we can't cross water, so we're going to need to be able to craft platforms. It looks like, oh, you can make pickaxes and stuff out of wood. Okay, so we're not completely and totally SOL. Gotcha. So we're not like in a potential soft lock situation here. Are we able to craft platforms from inside this menu? It looks like we can make walls. It looks like we can make floors. Let's make a couple of these bad boys right here and just see if maybe we can lay those across water. It looks like we cannot place those across water. All right, well, there's nothing stopping us from prettying the place up a little bit and making it look like somebody actually lives here. Maybe we'll cut out in a different direction. There's a sparkle in the walls for when there's ore around. What does this thing do over here? I'm guessing that maybe we got to kill a boss. Maybe. It looks like these are maybe bosses because there's like a spider right there. There's some kind of Cthulhu monster and some kind of like anemone or something. So yeah, I think maybe we got to kill bosses at some point in order to get that going. I did see a little bit of shiny down here, though, so I'm going to make my way towards it. All right, and so having found my way towards shiny... Oh, the shiny is perhaps water, maybe? It looks like you can dig walls independent of having a pickaxe, too. We are leveling up our mining right here. Ah, it looks like we found our path. Okay, good. Let's put down some more torches just to get a better view. And it looks like we found our first little vein of copper right there. Nice. Okay. And it looks like there's something going on inside of there. What's going on over here? I think those are fishing spots that are shining for us right there. Okay. Keep traveling around and just having a look at things. There's a cave full of food over here that I think it might be worthwhile to go for. I'm just gonna dig little single channels, like trying to have like a like a little 2x2 tunnel that's going. It's taking too long. Hopefully we'll get to the point once we level up our mining that we're gonna be able to like single shot these walls and whatnot and get there a little bit faster. I do like the soft glows and whatnot that they've got thrown all over the map, and it looks like we've got some new items over here. Okay, let's break down some of this wood. Oh, we got some more speed skill too. We have a new talent point that is currently available in mining. All right. Oh, there's a talent tree that goes along with all this. So we get extra mining damage right there. Nice. And it looks like we can spend some kind of resource or currency to unlock further things. Good. Glad to see it. There's actually a little bit of depth going on here. So we found some glow tulips. I don't know what that thing is. It looks like we've got a heartberry. Okay. That's probably for healing or something, giving the name. Grab a little bit more food, and in fact, let's go ahead and fill up our hunger meter real fast. There we go. So it looks like when you're across certain thresholds, you get buffs that like make you a little bit more effective. I like to see that. These torches are kind of terrible. I sort of wish these torches lit up the area a little bit brighter. What do we have going on over here? Just another heartberry. Ooh, I see copper up there, though. Let's go for the copper. I want to be able to fix my pickaxe once it comes down to it. And in fact, we got a solid little vein right here. Yeah, there we go. You can't hardly see it. Here, let me help you with your visual stimuli. I'll go ahead and throw in another burny object right there so that you can see well. And actually, if you look, the walls throw shadows based on their angularity and position to the torch. That's a nice little effect. I like that. That's good looking. Okay. That's our last torch. I think we found just about everything we're going to find on this little excavation, though. So let's go back to base and see what we can craft with the things that we have on hand. Okay, so having made my way back to base, let's see what we've got available. We can make a furnace, because that only requires dirt walls. So that's one area of advancement that we're already doing pretty well at. I'll probably put the furnace, like, right there, just to keep it up and out of the way. It looks like we can just throw bars up in here. Yeah, and it looks like that's going to craft them for us. Nice. Okay. Absolutely acceptable. We want to sort of think about what we can do here and what we want to move towards. So we've got hoes, we've got swords. I do think that finding a weapon to protect ourselves is a really, really good idea. We haven't found any enemies yet, but we don't want to kind of be in a situation where we've got nothing but our balls and our voice if we come up against an enemy. You know, like, we can try to do some impact damage depending on how blessed we are, but, like, there's no guarantees. Grows into a luminescent flower when you plant it. Once planted, it spreads roots in every direction. Grows into a healthy fruit when you plant it. That grows into food as well. Okay. So we've got some walls and things around here as well. Is the furnace doing its thing right now? It's done. Okay. I forgot to check and see if the furnace actually lights up when it's actually in operation. Probably should have done that. Let's make ourselves a sword. That feels like a smart thing to have. I think we should also whip up some more torches with some of the wood that we have on hand. There we go. Get ourselves going a little bit. Okay, looks good. Let's cut off this way, I suppose. Looks like we have something over here, and we are getting better at mining. Let's go ahead and put a torch down just in case we need the usage of our eyeballs. I've just been, like, digging in darkness and just, like, expecting everything to be okay, but that's probably going to backfire on me. A little bit more copper ore right here. Glad to see it. Let's maybe go down this way. I want to find some slimes and kill them because I think what's going to happen is I think you can attach a lantern to your belt and that'll just give you a light radius, which will kind of absolve us of all of these light issues that we're having. On the plus side, it does look like we found the area where the copper ore is, so that's nice. Looks like we got another seam of copper over here on the right, and that's actually a pretty good one right there. People often ask me, because I used to be a geologist, what my favorite rock is, and honestly, I really, really like native and primitive copper. It's just got such a cool shape to it when you get it up out of the ground. Unfortunately, most of the copper mining methods are like really, really bad. They're terrible for the environment. You tend to use techniques like acid leaching and stuff like that to get it on out, which is why it still has its cool shape when it comes up out of the ground. But at the same time, it can be a little bit bad for the old environment. I'm just digging in the dark with my eyeballs. Okay, another little stash of copper down here. Looks good. We've also found some kind of sand biome. Oh yeah, we found a new biome over here. Okay, so to the left, we know we have sand, and I very much like the way that on the mini-map, it actually denotes the biome that you found on the map with some coloration. That's really, really good. We got a little bit more copper over here. We've got some sand, and my pickaxe has officially given up the ghost. But that's okay, because most of this area seems to be kind of sandy. All right, well, let's go back to town and see if maybe we've got +5 food, -11 health. You can cook this. Is that slime right there? Oh, yeah, maybe I can dig up the slime in order to get the lantern going? Hold on, let's go make a shovel. Let's go shovelificate real fast. All right, so workbench. Oh, I can't do my workbench yet. I gotta do this. All right, well, let's get the copper loaded up. And in fact, it does light up, and it does let off a little bit of smoke when it's actually in operation. We can't really do much until the copper is done, and so I think we're going to have to wait that on out. It looks like we have the accessibility to find a little bit of tin. We can also get a cooking pot. Yeah, we do have a lot of food laying around, and being able to refine that into better food might be a really good idea. I want to get the shovel, though, because that'll allow me to... Yeah, that'll allow me to pick up that slime on the ground, I would hope, and then we can make a lantern, which will kind of, it'll kind of help out. Like, I feel like this video has been very dark thus far. And so I'd like to be in a situation where you, my noble viewer that's decided to swing through for the day, could actually see any of the things that I'm doing. Let's go ahead and we will make, so we need a shovel. Good, there's our shovel. And while the rest of the copper gets going... Let's take the shovel on over here, and let's see if we can get the slime up and off the ground. I didn't think that I was going to be like a goo harvester during this adventure, but... Yeah, there it is right there. Ground slime. Okay. It ain't much, but it's enough. I think we should be able to get the torch together now. I don't know if you can use this to dig walls. I think you just use it to dig turf and terrain and things like that. Yeah, looks like it's used for turf and terrain. All right. A new talent point is available in running. It's probably just going to be like, oh, less food drain when running. Nice. Well, that's a good little survival perk. I'll take it. Okay. We got 7 more bars ready to rock over here. I want to make that lantern, like, really, really badly. Oh, ground slime. Sticky material that slows down careless adventurers. Slime blobs coagulate from slime-covered surfaces over time. So I guess this one right here is not interchangeable. All right. That's a bummer, but I can live with it. Let's get the cooking pot made. So there's our cooking pot. And with the cooking pot, I think we can probably just throw stuff in here. It looks like we need to have the right combination of items. I don't know how much experimentation is going to be involved with this, but I feel like starting with mushrooms and heartberries is a good idea, since those were like the first two things they gave us. It made us some mushy berry pudding. Sweet. Anything that gives us a little bit more of a boost than the individual item itself. We get an extra food out of that, and then on top of that, we've made ourselves like a flan. We can brag that we're kind of like a food artist. We've got a copper hoe over here. I do think it's a good idea to start maybe cultivating. Can I dig up that soil right there? Yeah, get that up and off the ground. Oh, it looks like it leaves an empty hole in the ground. Okay, so I've got to fill that, I think. Well, that's an interesting situation. Okay, so, like, can I put a dirt wall in to fill that? How do I fill this right here? You got a dirt wall. Looks like dirt wall cannot go in the hole. So I think we're going to need to have, like a dirt farm, basically. There we go. Now that I got the dirt filled in, we can actually do, like, some hoeing out here. Yeah, just get like some basic crops going over here. There we go. Perfect. We've got some tulip seeds. We've got root seeds. Let's go for the heartberry seed. Let's just plant everything that we have. Like, why not? We have a whole bunch of stuff laying around, so maybe we give it a go. We got a seed right there. We got a seed right there. Oh, I didn't really want to eat that, but okay. I thought maybe I could plant it. With the rest of the copper that we have available, oh, cool, I glow now that I've eaten the flour. Sweet, dude, I sparkle. I have become more sparklier. We can get an anvil. We can get a watering. I should probably get the watering can. The watering can is quite empty, but it now makes sense why they gave me, like, adjacent water right here. There we go. We'll just get those going so that they're all nice and prepped. Over here, any tools that we might be missing, a pickaxe. That would be the first one that springs to mind. All right, we'll throw that in over there. I've got a storage chest. We could do the anvil if we had a few more copper bars and the tin workbench. Let me get back on out here and see if we can find any fun-filled adventures. I also want to find some slimes, dude. I want to kill something. I want to appraise the hit feedback and the hitboxes and all that kind of good stuff. They've got me all stimulated now. This is one of the first demos that I've played in the Steam Festival that hasn't had, like, major bugs, translational issues, crashes, so on and so forth. And so now I'm kind of getting hyped and excited. Ah, we found enemies. All right. To battle! I kind of like the way that looks and feels. It's not super impacty, but at the same time, it lets you know that you have hit a thing, and that thing has been struck, and that it has taken damage. And so I'll accept that. It looks like we got some crates or something over here. We found a mechanical part. Okay. I wonder if automation is going to be like a part of this game. Got some more mechanical parts and a peasant hat? Really? Does the peasant hat do anything? Oh, it does. It gives me armor and stuff. There we go. My head looks a lot flatter now than it did previously. But I'm not going to complain about it. A protected head is a happy head. What's over here? Copper? Nice. I need more of that. Ooh, looks like a decent grip, too, if I could only see with my eye holes. Nice. Easily accessible, easy breezy, beautiful copper ore. All right, let's cut off to the left. Is that another slime right there? No, that's slime ground. Okay. Oh, and it looks like the slimes respawn inside their little slimy domicile over here. Okay. Well, here, I slay you because mostly I want your slime. That's pretty much what it comes down to. How many slimes have I picked up? I've only gotten like 3 slimes. Okay, we could probably use some more slimes, but that's all right. I have rations. We're getting a little bit hungry right now, so I think I'm going to eat some of my rations. There we go. That'll help out for a little bit. And we got some food cooking inside the pot. We got other stuff laying around like mushrooms and whatnot, so I don't think we're going to starve or anything. Let's go this way. Maybe clear out a little path around the edge of the lake. It looks good. Another skill point in mining. Totally acceptable. We did pick up some more of these glow bulbs. And so far, I actually really like that glow effect that it gives me for the 1 minute. Makes life a lot easier, so I don't have to place torches quite so aggressively. All right, let's dig out over this way. A little bit more running levels. Looks like we found stone or something over here, so that'll be good to know about just in case any of our crafting recipes ever, like, necessitate the use of stone. Got a little bit of copper right there. All right. And we got another glow bulb over here. Eat another one of those things, get a little bit more copper. I want to find some more enemy biomes. That's what I'm going to focus on. Aha! I have found more battle. To war! All right. I can't get across the water, so I think we're just going to have to go around the edges. Do my best to break some crates over here, but like... Come on. Let me... I wish to go to war. Father, may I taste the fury of battle. There we go. Awesome. Did that guy drop like a... Is that a dumpling? I don't know what that is. It looks kind of like a dumpling, though. Doesn't it have like a dumpling vibe to it? I feel like it looks like a dumpling. Is that what it is? It is, dude. It's like a dumpling. It's a caveling bread. All right, I'm going to get rid of like all this stuff. Glow tulip seed is nice. We got a gun? When did we get a gun? Does it need bullets? Hold up. Hold up. They gave Splatty a gat. Aw, sweet, dude. Nice. All right, all right. I am excited by the prospects of shooting things in the face with a gun. Now, we found some gold, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to eat the bread right now so that we get our buffs back. And I think we have enough for the lantern. And since, like, the really, really ever-present darkness is the main thing that's, like, bothering me right now, I think I should focus on the solution to that problem. Just first and foremost. Oh, we also found some tin ore. Nice, dude. Back at base, we have things to do. Let's go ahead and get this copper all nice and smelted and delted. Looks good. We can make tin bars and we can make iron bars. We've got fibers. We have enough slime for our lantern, which is great because I'm tired of putting torches everywhere. We've got stone ground. I think actually a good investment right now would probably be in the acquisition of a storage chest. So we'll go ahead and get a storage chest real quick. I'll probably just plop them down right there. How much space does it give me? A lot, actually. Good. I'm going to throw all my random stuff inside of here that I don't actually know what to do with it just yet. And we'll kind of pick and pull as we're going. I am interested in seeing if the game's going to let me craft out of my chest or if it's going to force me to have things on my body at all times. I would prefer the former, but I suppose the latter is manageable. Albeit, the latter is manageable, but I'm going to show like some level of chagrin about it. I'm not going to be crazy happy about it, but I will participate. All right, there's our mushy berries right there. So we've got like a mushy berry pudding. Can I do anything with that right there with like the bomb pepper? It looks like it's going to be like a hot dog or something, dude. I could totally go for a Polish dog right now. Yeah, here, got me fantasizing about Costco Polish dogs, man. A mushy pepper wrap. Okay, I like peppers, dude. Green peppers, yellow peppers, red peppers, orange peppers, spicy peppers, not so spicy peppers. I would say just throw them in my mouth, and I will be a happy boy regardless. Let's go ahead and make our lantern. Good. We'll go into our crafting menu, and I think this goes in our offhand. Well, it doesn't give us much of a glow, but it gives us like a little bit of a glow. It could be worse. I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth and be upset by any type of illumination the game actually gives me. Go ahead and get all these logs out of the way, too. It looks like there's more stuff over here. Although, what? Oh. Hello. Treasure room. Crude bombs. I think I could go for... Oh, we got like a peasant's chest piece, too. Sweet. All right, I'll throw that on. I assume we're going to find like some peasant pants around here somewhere, too. That way we can really... you know, lock together the ensemble. We do have a point to spend right there for more mining damage. We haven't leveled up in fighting or anything else just yet. Oh. What's up, man? Oh, I've got a gun now. I don't even need to do this. There we go. See, gun solves all problems. I cast gun aggressively at the darkness. I wonder if the gun has a better chance of giving you items off dead enemies and stuff, too, since it's like a hunting tool instead of like a sword. I doubt it, but like, maybe. Oh, I missed. It's got a pretty long reload time on it, so you got to make sure you score your hit. If you mess up your shot, it's not going to make your life any easier. This place looks kind of suspect. Oh. There's like X marks as the spot on the ground, too, where you can get like items, I think. Sweet. I'll take that. We got some more seeds over here. Bomb peppers, glow tulips. Okay. I assume that at some point, like, one of our level ups with regards to our lantern is probably going to require, like, a ton of glow bulbs. It would make sense. Like, you know, it's a thing. It's underground. It produces light. Like, why wouldn't you utilize that in, like, a utilitarian way? Does this go anywhere? Nope. Dead end. The end is dead. Ew, more slime, dude. It's all over my boots. Die! I do like the little attack animation. It remains kind of cutesy and like chibi while at the same time getting the idea across that you're, you know, perpetrating aqueous murder. Which is kind of like one of my weird hobbies, aqueous murder. Way, way, way better than solidified murder, if I'm honest. Like, there are nuances to the hobby that obviously will not be... Oh, look, dude, the fire reflects off the slime that's on the ground. So they've actually got, like, a pixel art reflective effect on the things that are actually, like, liquids. I didn't even notice. That's pretty cool. Lots of nice attention to detail with this game. I'm actually fairly happy with it so far. Like, if you're the kind of person that is into things like Terraria, or you're into things like Minecraft, or you're into things like Stardew Valley, it definitely seems like a game in that vein that has had a lot of love and, like, a lot of care put into it. Like, I keep expecting the game to falter at some point and have some kind of, like, issue that just, like, really, really annoys me, but thus far... everything appears to be assembled fairly well. Like, it's not doing anything that's crazy outside the ordinary right now for this genre. But everything that it is doing is done very, very well. And so there is, you know, something to be applauded in that. We've got a few more items over here. I think pretty soon we are going to have to go back and drop off stuff. Like, our inventory's got to be getting full at this point. We've got another peasant hat. We've got some other things going on. I don't see a money meter or anything, so I don't know if a trader or someone that can exchange items for you is going to be a big part of the game. That would be kind of cool, though. Like, somebody you can kind of, like, trade stuff to. Like, some kind of little mole man with, like, a backpack and, like, some goggles and, like, maybe, like, a lisp. I don't know. That's how I envision my mole man. Ooh, we found something over here. What is this? Hold up. We found, like, manufactured stuff over here. Can I interact with it at all? It's like an ancient ruin. Sweet. I get excited when I find little points of interest and stuff like this in the game because it fills you with questions. You're just like, what is this? Can I activate it? Does it have any utility? Is it important? Should I note this for later? Or is it, like, fine? You know what I mean? Like, does it matter? Or is it just pretty set dressing? It can be hard to tell sometimes. All right, so our first crop has also come in over here, which is a nice little boon to acknowledge. We do need to get some food. Nope, don't do that. That's a mistake. I did pick up some bomb peppers on the way back, so I'm going to make some more of these mushy pepper wraps. Just because they sound good to me. We do have the hat, but I don't think we need it. We already have one. And then what tasks can we get underway? So we need 15 tin bars in order to get after the tin workbench. However, we can do the copper anvil, like, right this second. So let's do the copper anvil, and we'll drop that in just, like, right there next to everything else. Looks like we can make actual, honest-to-God armor right now. Okay, yeah, make me a chest piece. Make me that. I mean, we can get rid of the dirt so that I can fit my pants in here. And let's throw this stuff on and see how it looks. You know, it looks pretty much like I expected it to look. It's armor, and the armor is made out of wood. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what fanciful expression of artistic freedom I was expecting from armor that's made out of a tree's butt cheek, but you know, it's fine. And it does give me some max health and some defense, so it looks like the gear in this game is actually going to modify your stats a little bit to make you a little bit more resilient instead of just being like plus whatever to defense. So that's another thing that I like to see. This game is called Core Keeper. Hope you guys liked it so far. I'm actually fairly ensorcelled with it. I like it. I think the game looks pretty good and it feels good. Everything has quality. Everything has love in it. Everything feels like it's giving the proper feedback. And so anyways, Core Keeper, go check it out. The demo's available right now. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. I'll be back tomorrow with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet, but for right now, Core Keeper is about all I got. Bye-bye, everybody.